Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade, the two-shot of San Bernardino. This definitely is the first time we're recording this intro.
He's lying to you all.
Our guy who
We've been
records
trapped
stuff,
here for days.
our guy who usually records this stuff isn't here, so I'm doing it. Apologies if this is a nightmare.
I will not apologize.
Now then, all of you little boys and girls,
Get the fuck out. This is definitely not something that little boys and girls should be watching.
Look,
This should be age
Get
restricted.
traumatized early. It makes you funnier.
No!
I feel very untraumatized, and I feel like I'm a very funny individual. Thank you very much.
You see, this guy thinks he's funny and hasn't even been traumatized. You want to be like him? He's not even fucking funny. Be traumatized.
I will hurt you?
Pain.
Go ask your parents to beat you. Anyways,
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, so last time, a group of unlikely, allies searched through San Bernardino in order to find the corpse of a mysterious elder vampire.
Storm from the X-Men.
Last time, we left off just... Jesus. We left off just as our heroes, quote unquote.
I feel heroic.
Listen, we killed something from Pentex. That immediately ups our karma.
Yeah. I ate his liver.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, not that part. The
Oh.
other dudes.
Oh. I also ate them, I think, but we're not going to talk about it.
Speaking of eating, we are actually going to go... Oh, first of all, Retcon. This all actually takes place in 2023, not 2024. This was April of 2023. Don't question it otherwise.
Back when Oliver still had a semi-healthy relationship with his daughter.
No.
God, I really hope my laugh wasn't double audio. That would be horrible.
I don't think it is. I think that would kill people listening if it was.
Our viewership declines drastically.
Well, yeah, because no one's alive to watch the future videos.
Swear to God, if this gets the most... If the fucking San Bernardino shit gets more views...
That's gonna be funny.
Regardless, we are cutting in to the moment after. The mysterious figure has left and Boomy with him, deciding his work was done. But Diego, you have already consumed one of the livers, and you begin to feel strange.
Oh no.
Gregory, you begin to feel a call towards the body. Your beast now no longer placated as the person has left.
Oh, also Retcon, I did drink as well.
We're getting to it.
You can do that now.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Man, I love retcons.
Retcon, my favorite guy.
Hey, I know the name of the series.
Anyways, Gregory, is in the throes of... Does this count as a hunger frenzy?
It's more of like a compulsion. Like a strange compulsion.
Well, given his clan, strange, weird, obsession starting over old blood. Yeah, sure.
This tracks.
Yeah, this tracks.
But you feel...
Toreador obsessed with something.
You feel a pulse towards the corpse. You know that its blood will not stay fresh for long. Like whatever magical hold has been on this thing is lifting.
Now, if Gregory were a older vampire, he might be able to feasibly resist. He is fucking, like, less than a year old fledgling. He bites down and starts drinking deeply because he has very little self-control in this respect.
You bite down into their neck, and you begin to drink from the blood, and as more of it is exposed, Kiyo, you also begin to feel this strange call towards it.
She goes towards it.
And I'm assuming you also drink.
Yes.
And all of you feel this strange pull, this strange thing resting over you. And in that moment, a thick fog begins to form around the area. And none of you can even see through it. That's how thick it's become in this moment.
I'm so uncomfortable right now. This is really weird.
And this thick fog coats over our scene. And from here, we take things into the future. 3 days into the future. You remember that strange fog, the feeling you felt towards the body. And no matter how warped any of your minds have become yet again, you still know that that event was strange.
Yes.
For our 2 Camarilla members, you returned to the Herald, speaking to them and getting word that speaking to them of the events that have happened, telling them the body was destroyed, but keeping out many other key events.
Hmm.
And you two were said to be, you two were rewarded for a job well done, granted some additional status and resources with it, and monetary resources. They didn't like the fact they couldn't have much access to a completed body, but they took what they could get and stored it deep within a vault. They also have begun investigation into the strange, the Questery has started investigation into the strange creature you all fought.
Oh, thank God. I thought,
The Fomorian
Yeah, the
bullshit.
They already know about Diego.
I was like, I couldn't remember, so I was like, yeah, so everyone's just investigating this weird sewer rat.
You're the least of their problems at that.
Thank God.
So, weird monster and destroyed body is basically keeping people off our ass.
Yeah. And also the fact there's a fucking werewolf there.
Yeah, that was odd.
Yeah, so, we didn't have much of a physical choice to do shit. If it just went, I'm gonna do this.
But it has been 3 days since those events. 3 days with all of you remembering its strangeness. The corpse has disappeared. As far as you know, the club has changed hands over to somebody else. Everything that happened down there being written off as a simple case of violence between a club owner and a potential business partner.
Alright.
The Anarchs are more suspicious. You've heard word around the place that they understand this was related to vampiric activity. Though, Unfortunately, for the moment, they simply think it was a random act of violence from another anarch, and are mostly investigating themselves, still unaware of the true presence of the Camarilla.
Hey,
Hmm?
that's a goodie.
Yeah. I
Yay.
will say that, Diego, we're going to start with you. It's a
I
typical.
gotta ask, am I hungry or am I still sated?
It was the blood of an old vampire, which obviously is much different. This is like the highest generation you've ever had, but you didn't diablerize. All you had was a sip.
I had cake.
How about you give me a rouse check?
Just one or just one?
Just one. And what I'm gonna
Oh,
do
you
with
know
that
what?
is if
No.
you fail it,
I
you
won't.
will be you will not be sated. If you pass, you will be sated.
Alright. Oh, wait. Let's use the metal one.
Nice.
That's a 7. That's a pass.
You are sated, though hunger still pulls at the back of your mind, even if your literal hunger hasn't increased.
Okay, got it. Alright, where I be?
You are. Well, I would actually ask where you are. Are you still hiding yourself in the sewers below?
I mean, yeah, I'd probably be just somewhere in the sewers. I'd be near, like, I'd probably be near somewhere near Jumbo, or at least like a decent sized population in case I get hungrier. I don't think I would stray too far from people.
But you are still down in the sewers.
Yes.
Give me a second.
Yeah, take your time.
Oh, that weird noise.
It's water.
By the way,
Yeah.
one of the Epic Games free games next week is going to be the full version of Lisa the Painful.
Oh, nice. Okay,
And there, yeah, this week they have indie game that's about like 90s roleplay bullshit. I don't know, I just grabbed it, I didn't look at it too deeply. That also looked like it might be a thing for you.
That does actually sound like a thing up my alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. No, that's him. I was getting an image for Jumbo.
Cool.
Or,
I'm actually interested.
Jeremiah,
I
as his
wanna
actual name is.
Stop! Cat,
Wait.
stop! Sorry.
Cat.
My cat's jumping all over me and my computer.
What's up?
Cat was
cat?
jumping all over
No,
me
I meant,
and
I meant, it sounded like, it sounded like, Ryan had something to say.
Sorry.
Well, I wasn't saying anything.
You said wait.
That was me.
Oh, okay. Well, here's Jeremiah.
I want to see what my buddy looks like. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
He sits in the ground above. But
it's those hot dogs on his shirt.
I love it.
yes, listen, man, he has to take what shirts he can get, and a random XXL hot dog shirt was one of them.
I love Jumbo.
But yeah, so you're hanging out in the sewers. Jumbo sits above. His eyes drifting around towards the. People
Bless you.
above. And, yeah, sorry. his eyes drift from person to person, eyes hazy and unfocused, tapping his hand on the sewer grate next to him. And slowly you hear something else matching with the tapping. Slow steps against the concrete barrier around the sewer. And
Oh, they.
Hmm?
I said, "Ooh, they better not."
Not my jumbo.
and you hear the pop of something, getting a bit of reaction from Jumbo above. But this is down here in the sewers.
Huh?
As you see a somewhat deformed woman approaching you. She has
Do I
striking.
recognize?
Do you want to give me a either intelligence politics or intelligence etiquette, whichever you have higher in?
Neither. So it's just I have 2 die. Wait,
Alright,
sorry.
I feel like this is gonna be a
You said
difficulty.
Did you say intelligence
Intelligence
and
politics
politics?
or intelligence etiquette.
Okay, yeah, I only have 2 die.
Okay, well, just roll them. We'll see how this goes.
2
Yeah.
successes. That's all I got.
Yeah, you
Nothing major.
vaguely recognize her. There are other Nosferatu in the sewers. You generally avoid them, I'd say.
I'm not surprised.
But you've at least seen her before.
Gotcha.
Hmm. She just looks at you as she, like, pops some gum again, spitting it out into the sewer water.
Hello?
Hey. You're the guy, right? Who does the whole crazy devouring organs shit?
Yeah? Is that bad?
Some might say so. How you doing? She says as she approaches you a bit closer.
Well, confused. No one talks to me. So, this is weird.
I'm talking to you now. Name's Cassie.
Why?
She holds out a hand.
Oliver. Diego's just gonna look at her hand and be like, Diego. He's not gonna shake her hand.
You know a
He's just
guy
gonna look
called
at it.
Adolph Caro?
Huh?
You know a guy called Adolph Caro?
Do I?
Club owner, owns Soft and Wet, recently got murdered.
Diego is actually blanking. He's just staring. Because I don't think he ever actually got someone's name. So he probably doesn't know.
You see, the place that he was killed in had a whole bunch of crazy ass claw marks throughout it.
Uh-huh.
Particularly up on the ceiling, and just
Uh-huh.
aren't you known for being a crazy strong Nosferatu?
Uh-huh. Where was this? Wait. Where? Who and where?
Adolph Caro.
And also when?
Club
Uh-huh.
Soft and Wet 3 days ago.
Uh-huh. Still not following.
She grabs you by the throat and pins you against the wall. Listen here, you little shit. I don't care for your play pretend attitude. Tell me what the fuck you were doing at Club Soft and Wet. I know you weren't the one who killed him. So who the fuck?
It's
There was a werewolf Also, I didn't know that was the guy's name. I'm sorry.
That was my fucking boss!
How was I supposed to know that?
She, like, lets go of you and just goes, "You're too fucking pathetic to have actually been the one who did it."
What? Why is everyone so mean to me?
And you hear from above, I'm not mean to you. Hey! Fatso, stay out of this!
You leave Jumbo alone.
My name's Jeremiah.
I am quite literally saving your life, Jumbo.
Listen, Jumbo, how about you get the fuck out of here?
The-
You hear from above as he starts to move out. Don't touch the kid, he says before he leaves.
He does care.
Okay, you little masquerade violation. What you're going to do is you're going to help me find everyone who was involved with that. You understand?
I don't know if I can find the werewolf because I don't think he likes me. I don't think either of them actually like me.
Either?
There was this weird, crazy guy who showed up. He turned my hand into like a little bone thing.
What? She just says, staring at you blankly.
Yeah, I don't know. He touched me and made me feel things. Bad things.
Okay, we'll talk about when you got molested when you were 5 later.
How'd you know about that?
Oh my god. Sometimes I wish I had the will to sun myself. Okay.
This person. Can I make a guess on that? This person is thinking, why was this person not turned by a Malkavian?
Yeah. Who else besides the werewolf and bone guy was there?
Oh god, did I get their names?
Do you know who they worked for? Listen, I just want to know who in the vamp community was involved. I know it was one of his rivals.
I don't know. I was talking to my werewolf friend. They saw us, came up to me, said some stuff about, maybe not freaking people out in, normal times.
Oh my god, what did they
Don't
look
know
like?
if
Pretty as
Pop
fuck in air
star?
quotes.
Okay, wait, was he a pop star or a YouTuber?
You probably didn't get that.
He hasn't made his debut.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Okay,
he
sorry.
has zero
I got
dot
you.
fame, but does have basically everything else to get it.
I remember he was like we called him a celebrity. So it was just like we got the celebrity, and then the little one.
The little... Wow. Hopeful.
I don't know what you want from me. This is the most eventful week I've had in my entire life. Actually,
Name
second most eventful.
Places, people, organizations, anything.
I don't know about organizations. Places. There was a gas station. And names. What the hell were their names? And he's just like, Kiyo, Greg.
She's staring at you. Kiyo and Greg. Great. And a gas station. Which gas station? There are several.
DM, what gas station was it?
The 7-Eleven near the club district.
It was a 7-Eleven.
Okay. Now, ugly boy, you're still coming with me so you can identify if any of them show up.
Okay.
Do you actually know any obfuscate? She says, looking back at you.
No.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Why would you? Why would you?
I can punch a car.
Great. She grabs you. and just starts
Okay.
dragging you along.
You remind me a lot of Charlie.
Who the fuck is Charlie? Coming away from that, we are. Give me a second here to think. We're actually gonna start. We're actually gonna go to Kiyo next.
Ooh.
I'm gonna ask something.
Okay.
Have Gregory and Kiyo stayed in touch over these past couple days, or was it after the mission? Okay, bye.
I got the retainer's phone number.
All right. But have you guys been actively talking, or do you think Kiyo, you would go out of your way to actively talk to them, or do you think you would go out of your way to actively talk to Kiyo, or have you two just kind of not talked really since?
My girl wouldn't actively, but if he showed up, yeah, I'd talk with him.
Not Oh. Okay. That was fucking Fred Boat. No. My boy wouldn't have contacted her other than to basically confirm with the retainer.
Yeah.
Basically making sure we have each other as a contact, but other than that, probably keep distance. At least after what happened recently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that's actually not what we're starting with. Because instead, we see a group of people enter into a decrepit home.
Oh, yes.
One of them's holding onto a flashlight and searching through the area. She's a girl, with a excitable look on her face, wild blonde hair falling around her. I don't really have an image for this, so just going for descriptions, they're very minor characters.
Excuse Avril.
These very... No, Avril comes later. This wild kind of blonde hair falling around her face, while a much more trepid-looking, taller man is following behind her. Sandra, you really sure it's the best idea to come out here? Oh, relax, Alex.
I assume I hear them.
Yes, you do. Relax, Alex. Relax, Alex. Just because a couple people went missing doesn't mean we will. I'm built different. No, you're not. You're 5'4".
Nah, I'd win.
I'm 5'4", but I can still kick your ass. That's not much of an accomplishment. You hear these two talking to each other as they start walking through.
Alright. Well, the place has the flaw creepy.
Yeah, so the girl in front, after a while, even she starts to look a little on edge. And the guy behind her genuinely looks like he's going to have a panic attack.
Alright.
Listen, this mansion seems nice and all, but maybe we should get going before, anything happens.
Kiyo has been trying to figure out how to use the new ability she has. I'd like to do Fog Hat.
Alright, please give me a rouse check.
Oh, right. Dice. Dang it. Where's the game room? And it's what, slash what? Slash V.
Slash V.
Roll.
Yeah, roll.
Pool. 1. And it's what? Rouse.
It's a rouse, yeah.
Rouse 1. Not a valid choice. Can I not? Oh, okay. I'm messing up here. Sorry.
It's okay.
There we go. Of course it's gonna make me fail. Hello, hunger bar going up.
Okay. Well, you still produce a fog around you. You produce this thick fog around you, and at that point, Alex just runs. He just starts running. As he just goes, fog doesn't happen inside! And Sandra looks for a second before she starts backing up, but without her just sprinting and running, you definitely have time to act.
Okay. Yes. I assume my retainer helps me with this stuff, right?
Yes, speaking of which, as Alex runs, he suddenly trips and hits the ground.
Nice. Let's see. I'm gonna use Cloak of Shadows and Unseen Passage, so I need to do another rouse check.
Alright.
Reroll 1. The fuck? I feel like the online roller or the Discord roller hates me. I only ever fail.
Well,
Use your dice.
I don't know where they went.
alright then.
Anyways, look. If it does a weird again, I will bring up a different dice roller. Cat, get off me.
Cat's here?
No. My cat.
Anyways.
And so I can only go after one at a time.
Yeah.
Which one's closer to me
the
currently?
girl.
Sandra the girl? Alright. Can I
That's
use
her
that
turn.
at the same time as well? Until I can't do this. Okay. It doesn't say that I can't use it at the same time as another thing. So, unless I am mistaken, I can also try and use Eyes of the Serpent.
That should be fine.
Yeah. So I need to make a charisma presence while they need to make a wits composure.
Alright.
So that's charisma presence. 3, 4.
So 4?
Hold on. Hunger 3. Okay, I'm getting different dice.
Well, what'd you roll?
A look at the game room.
Decided not to give me notifications.
That dice roller has a thing against me every time I've used it.
If you want, yeah, you can get a different dice roller and try one more time.
Dice roller.
This
Okay.
happened last time, and it was heinous.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. The last 3 are success, fail, crit, success, so I get to roll one more.
Alright.
Success. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Sorry,
There
what
we
is
go.
Eyes of the Serpent as a power again? That's a presence ability?
It is a presence ability. By catching the eye of...
Presence protein?
Yes, presence protein. By catching the eye of a mortal, the vampire can immobilize a victim, keeping them frozen in place as long as they themselves maintain eye contact. So I have to maintain eye contact.
How many successes did you get again?
4.
Well, that does beat 0.
Oh, yeah.
Fun fact. So you stare at this girl and she completely freezes in place. Only your eyes are visible through the fog. Everything else completely obscured.
And I would like to do the bitey bite.
Roll for bitey bite, or just fuck it, just go ahead. They're completely immobilized.
Yeah, I was about to say they should be immobilized.
Just bite.
Ow.
And how much you draining here?
Should I go the full I kill them route or no? Give me a second.
The only thing I would say about killing them is if you kill too many people, this place might get investigated.
That's true. I won't kill them. Let me look up hunger stuff because I want to know what the
Well, what's your
things are.
current hunger?
I currently have 3 hunger
Okay.
because I failed twice.
Actually, yeah, my brain. I was very confused for a second.
Are you
I was
okay?
like, oh. No, my brain was like, dang, that was fast. And then I was like, oh wait, yeah.
This is the character carrying over from a previous session.
No, I failed twice this time around.
Right. No, right, you did.
That's what my brain. I was like, oh, that makes more sense.
Which is honestly borderline impressive.
Okay, one whole scene I can slake two hunger. It's the maximum non-harmful drink.
Yeah, so
I can harmfully drink someone and it risks death unless it's treated. So I'll just do the one the 2.
Yeah. So you drain from them and you drink and drink and drink for a while before finally pulling back.
Yeah. And then I fade.
Sorry, what? That was so whispery I couldn't hear it.
I said I fade into the mist.
Alright.
It's supposed to be, by the way, they're not they shouldn't be able to tell who I am because I'm still
Within the fog. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, vampires in this setting just can hide the bite.
Yes.
Yeah, they heal
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we healed the bite.
And as you have done that, Alex has been chased out of the building. Samantha still is standing immobilized. But I'm assuming you fade into the fog, and as you
The serpents go away, yeah.
you come you hide into the shadow, and then you hear behind you as your retainer comes out wearing a cop outfit say, like wearing a construction outfit, go, "Hey, this area is condemned. You gotta get out of here." Wait, but something just happened. I saw something. Of course you did. This area has gas leak problems. You gotta get out of here.
I love it.
And your retainer starts to slowly escort the other woman out. And she comes back a while later with a sigh and just goes, "Okay, you eat, you ate, now I'm gonna eat. You wanna come out
Okay.
with me? I don't like leaving you behind for too long, but I need to go get some food. We're running low on supplies."
Sure. But I might stop using the fog thing indoors. It always makes someone run.
Yeah, not to mention it clouds the windows like fuck else. Just have to clean that up. She sighs.
Mhm.
But Gregory, we're actually gonna cut over to you now.
Okay. So, I have a question for you,
Yes.
Storyteller. My sire, do you think she's the type of person to basically be like, after essentially my boy gets questioned, be like, okay, what actually happened?
She
And
definitely
use
is.
the blood bond.
Oh yeah.
If that is the case, he explains.
She now understands fully what happened and your strange
Which is insane.
She heard the words of what happened. Whether she understands what happened is a different question.
I'm under blood bond. I can't lie if she tells me not to.
I'm not saying like you lied. I'm saying like parts of that you don't even understand. So how could she understand from your recalling of it?
Fair enough.
Like, I don't think she could tell you any more than you can what the fuck was the deal with the guy in the hood.
Other than possibly very old vampire?
Very old vampire, she thinks they use some sort of oblivion ability, is basically what they've said.
And possibly follower of Set? They sometimes pull hearts out without killing the heart. So...
To be fair, that's not really... Corpse, not really relevant one way or the other.
yeah.
Already dead.
It's the closest thing, at least I, out of character, can think of.
Yeah.
A very potent Smeetsy. Anyways. Yeah. My boy tells her.
Yeah, she knows about it, and she's been trying to figure out what to do with this information, and has been generally having you avoid the Camarilla for the past couple days.
Mm-hmm.
She's been doing a lot more hands-on work herself.
My boy, less so big cloud of smoke, but more so... Is Hat Trick able to be used
Fog hat.
as just a... Or Fog Hat, able to be used as just a little bit of fog?
It doesn't really provide any mechanical benefits, but yes.
My boy, in his spare time, when it's just him or just him and her, has been sort of, like, playing with the fog between his hands and fingertips, trying to, like...
Yeah.
The fuck I can't... What the fuck am I supposed to do with this, basically?
I'll say, when you produce that little bit of fog that doesn't have any real mechanical benefits, no rouse check is needed. It's just kind of a flavor thing.
And usually one-dot abilities in and of themselves usually don't call for a rouse.
Yeah. Certain one-dots do.
Fair.
And it covers an entire area. I'm kind of basing it a bit more off Blood Sorcery, which is one of the ones that does have one-dots that cost rouse checks. I mean, technically the first one-dot, if you want to get technical with it, the first one-dot for animalism requires 3 rouse checks for something that isn't very good.
3?
Rip.
Because you need to beat a
Angel
boss
couldn't be
in the
me.
course of 3 days.
Gangrel,
God.
Samitsi, Nosferatu couldn't be me.
And then you get an animal that can only respond to simple commands and will not fight unless you have already been threatened.
Damn, that's shit. That's trash.
Ooh.
Fucking.
It's technically a thing that other abilities are supposed to be build off of later. It's the way you get your familiar.
I know, but still.
Yeah, and you gotta do it over the course of 3 nights, with 3 rouse checks involved each time to ghoul them.
No. Just play a hunter with the fucking animal thing. Either way.
Anyways,
Just-
yeah.
I just sort of look.
Horrifying reality.
Oh yeah, that's trash. My boy does look over to his sire and say, you haven't stated whether it's the case or not. Am I in trouble?
I don't know. There's not a lot of rules around drinking ancient vampire corpses that I'm aware of. It's a bit of an... And then gaining a... an unknown discipline. Sorry, that's a hard word. But you have a completely unknown discipline that you gained by drinking a corpse. I don't know how to say this. There's not really precedent in the rules of what we do with that.
I would guess probably there might be, but
I'm aware of them, and I'm not willing to take that many risks.
bet we would know if we were, the Ventru were the ones about law and stuff, right?
Mostly.
Well, he just looks like he's thinking. That guy that... The owner of the place is probably going... Him dying is probably gonna be the most problem? I didn't do anything, but like... Feel like he's gotta have friends that are looking for the killer, right?
I have been considering this, and that's another reason I haven't exactly been allowing you out. It's a complicated matter. I'm waiting for things to die down. There's no way he didn't have business partners, or those interested in his survival. Hopefully, they'll just simply kill him and move on. From what you said, he's not exactly a sane person, so they're more than likely not even going to get any sort of coherent information out of him.
He seemed like he... And this is a weird thing to say. Sobered up after drinking from the thing.
That might be bad for us. What is he, a Malkavian? She just...
Nosferatu. Nosferatu. If you saw him, Nosferatu.
He's the most Are you sure he just wasn't a really ugly Malkavian?
My boy squints and says, no, he was mostly using the strength thing. Potence?
Yes, potence.
Alright.
sorry. I drank a diabetic earlier. I'm a little gaseous.
Nope, that's fine. I don't think
Stop
you're gonna be
stalking memes
able.
on Pinterest. That's distracting me.
I don't think keeping me in the house is gonna be anything other than more suspicious
Maybe more
past a
suspicious.
certain point.
More suspicious to the Camarilla, maybe, but I've also made it clear that I'm keeping you as protection against the possible incursions from the death of Caro.
Fair.
Is there truly a reason you need to go out?
Just feel like stretching my legs.
Okay, but she moves over to you and stares at you with these eyes that somehow seem to have a dull glow behind them as she just says, "You run at the first sign of danger. Understood?"
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
He says, just after gulping in lightly at that look, like, looks up, you know?
Yeah.
He got dummy mommied.
Yes, he did.
You know, maybe some minor presencing.
Minor?
He's not a minor, he's a
No.
major.
No. He adult. And though there is a blood bond, probably still be consensual if there wasn't.
And also, you know, a little bit of presence always helps grease the wheels.
Ayo.
I don't know. No,
I'm not giving that.
If you were
I'm not giving that.
sexual, seek therapy. What the fuck? Grease the wheels equals sexy?
Okay, that was fucking funny.
Anyways,
God, we're so chaotic.
My boy
it
takes the
is three of
chance
us
to
is an odd thing.
listen. My boy takes the chance to go while he has the chance to go.
All right.
You know.
And you know, you have a thought as you head out of, hey, why don't I go see my good friend Crispy? He likes hanging out at the gas station, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Crispy. He's cool.
Crispy matters enough to meet up with him.
Come on.
My boy definitely didn't forget about Crispy that entire couple days because, you know, scary vampire shit.
He also hasn't forgotten the fact that he may have wait, no, that was something else. Never mind.
Yeah?
No, I was thinking of a different thing.
Okay.
It doesn't matter because it just doesn't matter.
Yeah. My boy, go. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Gay boy Joe.
Diego, you were the first to arrive at the gas station under the cover of night, and more importantly, under the cover of a minivan that Casey's driving.
Heyo.
Is it white?
It's turquoise, and
Darn.
covered in obnoxious, like, graffiti and stickers.
Huh. This kind of reminds me of the 60s.
Yeah, I mean, my band kind of has, like, this 60s alternative vibe. It doesn't matter.
You're in a band?
Yeah, I'm in a band. I'm the lead guitarist and vocalist, she says, pointing at herself with a smile.
How, like,
Wait.
I'm assuming she also is not exactly the most, like, based on the picture you sent, very obviously a Nosferatu, right? So it's like, how does...
Virtual-only performances.
Huh. How did I never think about that?
Yeah, I live stream. I mean, I was turned when I was already part of my band, because it turns out our producer wasn't just wasn't just ugly on the inside.
Rip.
So he was ugly on the outside, too?
Yeah. But you see,
And Uggo.
Caro had some connections to the wider music industry. He was actually going to help me break it big. And more importantly, I'm going to take some revenge on the fuckers who killed him for reasons I don't feel like getting into with someone like you.
Like me? What does that mean?
She grabs the back of your head and shoves you towards the window.
Why?
You recognize any of them, she says, pointing out at the gas station, as you see a possibly familiar-looking lilac-haired man smoking a cigarette out front.
Is there a familiarity roll?
Yeah. Wits awareness, maybe?
I can do that. I'm decent in awareness, I think.
Technically, I think it's more supposed to be like etiquette or politics, but I'm being nice to you.
Thank you. It's 3 dice.
Alright.
You
only saw Rees, that's probably
I'm so glad. I'm so glad we specified that I don't have any hunger.
Yeah?
Two nat ones and 2 nat ones.
No hunger, boy!
And 110. So I get to re-roll the 10.
Again. I was about to say, oh, should we, you know how I'm breathing, so it's probably going to be difficulty too, but that shouldn't be too bad. Yeah?
I got 2 10s and 2 1s.
Scientifically, how?
I don't know. I don't know.
Hi, welcome to the We Roll Bad Club.
We roll bad and good all at the same time.
2 10s and 2 1s. That's how I'm asking scientifically how.
How did I do that?
Carefully. And on purpose.
If I could do that on purpose, I would have been doing it the whole time. Do I recognize this lilac-haired individual?
With that, yes, obviously you fucking do. You recognize him as one of the people that the other vampire was briefly talking to before you got dragged into all this.
So Diego's like, he's gonna point at that. He's like,
And
I
had the maintenance key.
I kind of remember this guy, but he's human, so.
What does he have to do with anything, then?
He gave us a key.
What?
To get in. I don't know. They didn't let me have the key.
Who did he give? Well, who was holding the key?
Was it the werewolf? I think the werewolf was holding. Was it the werewolf?
No.
And as you were discussing this with yourself, Pretty Boy shows up.
Diego's like, I do know that way. That's Greg.
Doesn't look like a Greg. Looks like a, I don't know, Gregory or something.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember his full name, and I feel really bad about it.
Alright, D. She just says as she turns towards it. And was there anyone else involved?
Bone guy, werewolf, Greg, Kiyo, or was it Kyle? I feel like a girl isn't named Kyle, so I'm gonna go with Kiyo. Kiyo.
First of all, stop being so gender normative. Second of all, shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
Upset Nosferatu noises. Me and the boys about to strike it out on the town. It's just a picture of like 5 whites coming out of a fucking well.
So, Kiyo, actually, I would say that probably your retainer would ask you to stay in the car.
Okay, I stay in the car. I'm just like, cool.
As she steps out and starts heading towards the store, noticing the two of you and deciding to stop and chat for a second. Oh! Hey, you're the guy I saw yesterday, right?
Hey, can I do a roll to remember this person's name?
Sure. Let me look at the thing I named her as well while you're doing that.
This person! Hi! Bye!
I don't even think I wrote down her name.
Was
I don't think
Amelia.
I was ever.
It's Amelia.
It's Amelia.
What
Alright.
did you get for remember this woman's name?
What? Yeah, this isn't Rules Light.
Right. Sorry.
You tell me.
Wits etiquette? Difficulty on
Honestly?
this 2.
Honestly, I'll take it. That's a really good roll for me.
What's that like? Actually, I shouldn't ask that question considering I rolled like 14, 13 dice last time.
Yeah, you just did not build your character for social interactions.
Yeah. I really hope I get to punch something. Or climb
Might get a
something.
moment.
Or eat someone. What does Casey smell like?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, to answer his question, you went after Sanguine from what not Sanguine, Caloric from what I
Caloric.
remember, right? She
Yes.
smells delicious because she is very pissed.
Man, good thing I'm not hungry. Much.
For now.
Looks for bag of Doritos.
Either way.
So, from what you can smell, you see her and you remember that her name's Amelia. Yep.
Hey, Amelia! How you doing?
Hey, Gregory! And Guy Crispy. That your Christian name? That your Christian name?
Yes, my boy says.
He just goes, I'm Buddhist. Anyways, she turns back. She turns back to you and goes, how you been holding up?
Pretty good. The events of the other night were terrifying. I hope they don't happen again.
Well, yeah, hopefully we should be safe this time around.
You have no idea how badly I just want to roll down the window and scream, could you get me some Doritos?
Well, before you have the chance to do that,
Ah!
you see the engines start to rev up as she slams on the gas,
Oh no.
aiming to crash directly into the 3 of them.
Can I make a roll to grab the wheel and just yank it? I will use prowess if I have to.
You know what? I'm gonna say yes. We will call that dexterity. Dex athletics, I feel right. To just grab in that sudden moment, and versus her dex drive.
Okay.
Can I also make an awareness check?
Yes.
Which is it? Wits awareness or?
Wits awareness, yes.
Okay, I will be using prowess, which is it is a roll. I got a rouse check. That's a 6. That's thank God. So I get some prowess. So I get to add 4 dice to my overall roll. So it's dex. So it's 6. So it's 10 die.
I got 5 successes.
How many die is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9, and then I gotta roll one more.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 10, 7, 8. So 8. Here comes 10, 9, and then, because I got a 10 on that one, 10 successes!
Holy cow!
Alright. So you grab onto the wheel just as she's trying to do this, and you, like you said, yank the wheel to the side, crashing both of you into a nearby light post.
I rushed out of the car.
This
I watch, confused as to what the fuck is happening.
She looks over and goes, "What the fuck are you doing? You knew I was coming here." And then she quickly tries to jump out of the car.
It's like, you are gonna crash into the 7-Eleven! There's food in there! And I'm gonna jump after her. Try and, basically tackle her.
Alright, so you see these two people jump out of a car together, wrestling with one another. I'm gonna ask everyone to give me a wits awareness to see if they recognize that Diego is one of the people caught in the struggle.
I'll make it easier for you. Leave the Doritos alone!
Four.
Call it difficulty
I don't-
1.
6!
Uh,
I critted that! That's amazing!
My boy's just like, Diego?
So they do know you. As she's trying to struggle, give me another dex athletic. Or are you trying to pin her, or?
I'm trying to keep her from attacking the Slim Jims.
Give me I guess, are you I'm asking, are you grappling her, or are you?
I'll say grappling, yeah, just to make sure she's not gonna do anything stupid.
Okay, there's a specific rule for grappling. I need to remember what the check is.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's either strength athletics or strength brawl versus the same thing, I would assume.
I'm checking.
I do have to ask. Crispy fucking ran, right?
Yeah, when a car ran towards me. Jumped.
I have a thing for this. I have uncanny grip. Oh wait, that's the stick tooth thing. Never mind.
Yeah, it is.
I was about to freak out.
Can I do a thing? Because I can use Eyes of the Serpent on a vampire. It's just a different roll.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
My charisma presence versus their wits composure.
Wait, sorry, I'm still doing something. Oh god, I should really have the light on here while I'm checking the book. I don't know.
I can check the wiki real quick if there's anything on
I
that.
literally just copy pasted everything into a
I'm
doc.
checking normal grappling rules.
Oh, okay, but okay.
Strength brawl plus vampire if applicable?
I'm double checking the actual rules just to be sure.
Because if it's strength, I'm rolling 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm rolling 11 die.
First of all, nice.
I'm a
Good job.
strong guy.
You do be.
Sorry.
Yeah, take your time, man.
If I
You good?
paralyze, I'm trying to help him by paralyzing her. By the way, that's
I
what.
know. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I'm actually kind of curious to see what because this vampire seems pretty young in terms of younginess. At least in my head from
Being
the
related to Carl Young.
yes, right. Because it's like 60s alternative.
That's how
so I'm
you know
assuming
she's an anarch.
it's either they're around the same age as me or slightly younger.
We're gonna get there, don't you worry.
Hey, she could be older, as far as I know.
Listen, it's not based off how you look. Explicitly.
I was basing it off of the rock band in the van.
Fair.
You know, like, people now aren't in alternative rock bands inspired by the 60s with...
I think you'd be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised, because I know people in alternative rock bands inspired by 60s music that travel in vans.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, explicitly.
Anyways. Can I use Eyes of the Serpent?
Yes, you can. You can. I'm sorry. I'm just also checking for the... I'm not rolling because I'm checking a different thing right now.
Got it.
Maybe you need to make eye contact with her, which might be a little hard while she's getting thrown around.
All I
It's
have
like
to do
it's like
is catch
Woodstock
her
all
eye.
over again.
Alright.
Wait,
Oh,
you
It's like
What?
Woodstock
Catch her
all
eye.
over again.
It says by catching the eye. It like I just have to catch their eye and stare.
There.
This poor
Nope.
kid. She had to attack the 7-Eleven.
I know, right?
It's like,
Hey, this is our turf.
this is my turf. This is where I buy most of my food. How dare you? I'm the reason some of these people are getting through community college.
Yeah, that's so bud.
Okay, that's funny. I'll give you that. That's a funny response.
I know I named the snake. Oh, Heavy. That's what I named it.
Here, grapple it. Okay, yeah, it's straight plus brawl. It took all that time to detect it was exactly what we're thinking.
That's even better because now it's 12 die.
Okay.
So this is 9, so I'll do 4 more. Ow, my hand! Flubbernuck! Okay.
Yeah?
Flubber nut.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 die. So 7, I gotta roll 4 more. 7 successes.
And I rolled 4 successes for
8,
snake.
9.
Snake eyes.
Another 10 successes.
God damn. I don't think I needed the help, but you know.
I
Okay,
appreciate.
Well, you know, do you want to also give the help full roll? Anyways,
Yeah, I already did the four successes.
fuck. What is wrong with my PC? It's been charging all day, but anytime I unplug it for more than a second, it just says.
So, it's a cheaper computer. The battery's probably shit. My computer's old enough
before,
that
though.
Could be
yeah,
just
I know. My computer's old and it does. It won't.
I bought
Cheap
it a couple
computers
months ago.
die faster.
I bought it a couple months ago. You were with me when I bought it.
Yes,
I'm
it's
aware.
a cheaper computer.
This is literally me speaking from experience, having bought cheap computers in the past.
Anyways,
For the exact reasons you bought that cheaply.
because I don't have money.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, it was versus her wit's composure, right?
Yep.
I'm very curious to see what this Nosferatu's stats look like, because like that's
They
interesting.
definitely exist, and I'm not just making it up per roll.
I see.
But what'd you get, Beth?
It was the. God damn it! I have it still here. I think.
I thought you said 4.
Oh no, 3 successes. Sorry.
3? She technically just beats.
Damn.
But let me see if she at all beats what you just like you just slamming on top of her.
The 10.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She does not. She is thoroughly grappled. And
Hi.
as you grapple her, you hear something metallic hit against the ground. Since she was fidgeting around with her jacket trying to pull out a gun.
Ah,
Oh.
this is when
You were gonna
Gregory.
shoot the Slim Jims.
Are you a fucking Malkavian?
My boy's going to try using entrancement on this woman,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Because I don't think anyone's used this. I will explain what it is. Basically, the vampire focuses on a single person, instilling in them a rapt fascination or infatuation akin to falling head over heels in love or meeting someone's lifelong idol.
Damn.
The affected does their best to remain in the vampire's good graces, but stops short of causing themselves or their loved ones physical harm. Basically, if I can get this off, it'll calm the fucking situation down.
Yeah.
You'll turn her into a Swiftie.
Yeah. But
What?
for him.
Either way,
Ignore what he said.
this is her composure and wits
Yeah, I
versus
saw
my, charisma presence.
I might have accidentally closed out a tab I was using to roll dice, though, and I now need to reopen it.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Oh no. Oh no.
So,
That's not good.
By the way,
We're all gonna die. No, I'm kidding.
I want to be clear here. I find it hilarious that the running joke with Diego is like he should have been a Malkavian, but he's not.
So, okay, give me a quick second. Alright. Roll. Want to make eye contact with her?
No. My boy, because he has the stuff to make it vocal.
I thought you said you didn't have that. You were using that for the reworked character sheet.
Give me a second. Let me check. That's an amalgam, so it's gonna be player's guide. Give me a second. I'm like,
If you have it in character sheet, then yeah, go for it. I was just saying, oh, I thought you said you didn't have that.
I took celerity instead of leaving it as a thing where I could take dominance. Fuck's the thing that... Where are you?
Are you looking for Throne Voice?
Throne voice? Ah, right. No, I didn't...
No, yeah. Also, that thing you're
Okay,
talking about?
no.
That affects dominate abilities, not presence abilities.
Melopomeny. It's in the presence, and it allows you to use odd, entrapment,
There we go.
entrancement, and all that stuff as a vocal thing.
Alright.
And he's like, he just says, "Could you please stop fighting?"
And what's your roll?
My roll is give me a second. Doing the math. And also picking up some dice because they fell.
I love it when things fall.
Do the math makes me think she didn't beat you. Even though she did roll pretty decently.
We shall see.
I'm going to use a superficial willpower to re-roll 3.
You know what?
6.
Take that into consideration. Huh! You met.
Oh, so who wins this?
I don't actually remember what happens when two characters tie.
Vampire the Masquerade 5e when two people meet.
I would assume that it goes to player character.
I'm looking it up.
But this system does like to cuck people, so you know.
Oh, what?
Hmm?
I mean, you're not wrong, I guess. I just wasn't expecting to hear the word cuck out of your mouth this session.
Or, you know, ever.
The
It's not a bad
initiator of
word.
contest, or the initiator of a contested roll wins on ties. Page 123.
Alright. So. Although I didn't have them spend willpower, which I feel like they would in this situation, I'm going to... They only have 2 dice to reroll. I'm going to give them that quick shot. But I'll be honest, if they don't make a success on both, they didn't make a success on either, so it doesn't matter.
Wow. What a
That was not me trying to cheat, that was just me going, oh, logically they would do that and I forgot about willpower.
Oh yeah, I
no,
got
no,
you.
no. That I was saying what a
That part
what a
makes
JD
sense.
what a JD response. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I'm just saying that would be
What
JD.
about it was JD-esque?
Oh, I failed these 2 rolls. Let me use my willpower real quick.
I mean, that's what it's for.
It's what it's for. It's just like I feel like he's the only one who ever uses
I
it.
appreciate you putting Change of Plans on as music.
She stares up at you, blinking a bit. Sure thing, pretty boy. Maybe I'll stop fighting once you actually explain what the hell you were doing at the club last night. Despite her words being venomous, her tone is a lot less venomous.
That is a private matter that I think we should speak together about.
Hey.
Very private.
Is
Tell
Crispy
her.
gone, or like... Did he just get the fuck out of the way?
Wait, Crispy?
Crispy?
Yeah.
Crispy's gone.
Say looking around, making sure, like, giving the...
Well, okay,
there's
I was just saying,
potentially
Crispy,
people around look.
You see him look, you see Crispy look for a second, see the situation's handled, gives you a thumbs up, and then runs.
My boy just finger guns to him.
Hey, tell her to leave the 7-Eleven alone.
I don't give a shit about 7-Eleven.
Then why were you gonna drive into it?
Priorities. She was trying to drive into us.
Wait, she was trying to drive into Amelia?
You shush for the moment. My boy goes up to this person and says, "First of all, my name's Gregory. What's yours?"
She, like, looks for a second before staring down and just goes, Casey.
Can I let her go now?
I'd appreciate it if you did.
And you're not gonna attack the 7-Eleven.
How do I make you understand I don't care about the 7-Eleven?
Diego. It's okay. The 7-Eleven, it's safe.
Okay.
We don't have to worry about that.
Diego will
Moving on, okay?
Diego will let go, but will position himself to defend the 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Hey,
You do that. That's good for you.
is this guy your friend?
We met literally a couple days ago.
Are we
Okay.
friends? Are we friends?
So what's with this guy's, like, brain damage? She says, pointing back at him.
Why is everyone so mean to me?
I don't know.
Was that in response to why is everyone so mean to me, or what's with his brain damage?
Yes. Whichever one they decide to make it.
I am sad.
Anyways, my boy looks to this person. What was their name again?
Casey.
Casey. Listen, you look like you're a reasonable person in a very upsetting time in your life, and I can understand that. I was at the club on business. I was supposed to perform and potentially talk your employer into changing who he was going to sell the merchandise he had to. Specifically, my sire. And he brought me down to at least look at it because he was interested, and that's when I ran into Diego here.
Hi.
With a werewolf that seemed to have been coercing him into helping.
Then how
I'm sure you understand how intimidating werewolves can be, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to get on their bad side, and if it's telling you you're doing something, if you can't run away, it's best to stay alive.
But how does Kiyo fit into this?
Kiyo.
Oh, Kiyo.
No, that's
She
how you
was
say your
one
name.
of the people that got roped into the wolf's machinations. It was trying to destroy the merchandise, and was likely attracted by, well, the other party trying to get the merchandise. I'm not quite sure what they were, but it seemed enraged at the fact those things existed. I'm relatively new to all of this stuff, and I'm basically just doing things for my sire. Actually, the only reason I was earned in the first place is because I have a really good singing voice.
A lot better than the reason I was turned. And yeah, your voice sounds nice.
Thank you.
Do you know much about the Nosferatus? She says with it. So,
I've
do
been...
you know much about my kind? I guess you wouldn't say Nosferatus out loud in public.
I've been informed of your people. They are unfortunate, but fairly respectable,
Do you know
from what I've been told.
Cleopatra is?
No. Do you know
She
what
lives around-
Helena is?
I'd like to roll to see if I know what a Cleopatra
Yes.
is.
Go ahead,
Intelligence
give me
occult?
I'd actually say that's an intelligence politics roll.
Oh?
because politics is supposed to be about knowing the functions of other clans and groups in your area. Occult is more for, like, magic things that aren't vampires. I cannot hear if you said something, Rees. I might need to. Give me a second.
Oh
It's
no.
happening again.
Can
you
you guys
hear?
hear me?
Are
Hi.
you back?
Yes.
We can hear you. Can
But
you
I
hear
was
us?
saying it's not. Yeah, I can hear you guys. I guess, Occult does have to do with the mystic side of vampires, but this isn't really a mystic thing. It's just like a way
yeah.
the clan operates.
I was just making an off comment.
Also 2 success.
Alright. You might have vaguely heard the term once or twice, but you're not quite sure what it means. Like, you heard the word, you don't know what it means. She just looks up and says, okay, I'm gonna say something that I apologize for how it sounds, but can we get in my van for a second? It has soundproofing.
I'd love that.
She gets a green blush on her face after you say that.
My boy smiles a little.
Are you
before-
gonna vomit?
I
Get
think
the
she's
fucking
blushing.
van, she just says to you.
My boy gets in the van.
She gets in.
I grab Amelia's hand and drag her in.
Amelia looks hesitant to get in, but follows behind. Diego, do you step in or do you just protect the 7-Eleven?
I go in because it'll be safer to protect the 7-Eleven inside the van.
Okay, so
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Diego is strong. I don't think he can stop a 60-mile-an-hour car coming out of him. I don't think that's
it would
gonna happen.
at least, be a little inconvenient for him.
Yeah.
My boy, once they're in the car, does turn to her and say, I'm gonna be honest. Me and him came down to the area at the same time and, well, saw what was going on, and I'm upset that he died, but he pulled a gun out and started yelling, which probably alerted the werewolf. My boy says begrudgingly.
Yeah, he scares Cece. She sighs before saying, alright. So, I guess to explain a little bit about me, I'm Cleopatra. Those are people that the Nosferatu turn because they think they're a little too full of themselves. Too full of their own looks.
So,
I was beautiful.
same reason as me,
Yeah,
but
here's the thing.
different action.
You received a blessing. I received a curse. Or maybe we both received curses.
Points of view.
But at least you can still walk and talk to other people, not through a screen.
I don't know. Honestly, I saw you and I first thought that you were just someone with heavy makeup.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though, is that's all fun and games up until heavy makeup is enough for a bunch of rednecks to try to beat the shit out of you.
Fair enough.
That's why I stay in my house most of the time.
That's a
Now
smart
I'm really
move.
remembering what stuff.
I'm not going to be having that opportunity, I think. Give enough time. My sire wants me to go big.
I can beat you up if you want.
What?
Don't.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, is that? That's. Oh. You're welcome.
Regardless, she says with a sigh, my sire, as you can expect based off that, wasn't exactly the nicest to me. Nosferatus are usually supposed to be a big old family welcome. That's not what I got from him. He was still angry at me. I was...
Yeah, my sire doesn't talk to me either.
I was gonna be a music... I was gonna start a band. I was a musician like you. I play guitar, I sing. That's what I do.
No. Well,
Probably not.
my sire killed my husband, Dad.
What?
Questions?
I-
Put a pin on that. Put a pin on
So,
that.
your
That's not
sire's-
important at the moment.
From what it sounds like, your sire's the only good person here, but regardless...
My sire's pretty good.
I would say, without context, killed my husband dad sounds like the hero of the story.
I don't know. I feel like Diego's sire is pretty chill.
Listen. Okay. Sounds like only one of us here has a real relationship with our sire, I guess.
Oh, mine's dead.
I don't know. I haven't talked to Charlie in a while.
This explains a lot.
She won't talk to me.
I still don't know who
I kind of
Charlie
miss
is.
Charlie. It's my sire.
You said you were turned near Woodstock, so I guess she isn't really anywhere near here.
I mean, we hung out for a little while, and then she stopped talking to me after I started eating people.
Okay, anyways, she says,
Am I the problem?
yes!
Huh.
Yes, my god,
Oh.
you are, yes!
Oh. Sad.
I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you. Okay! So what I was trying to say... I'm sorry about my temper, by the way, she says, looking specifically at Gregory.
I will be upfront with you. I did have to use presence to calm you down. I don't like doing that, but you were being extremely violent in the middle of...
am going to make a composure resolve roll from her real quick to see if she can keep her shit together.
Versus charisma
I
etiquette? Maybe?
guess. I mean, how long does presence last for? How long does enchantment last for?
This lasts for... Give me a second.
One
Slapping
scene, but
this shit. Where are you? Presence.
That's why I put it all on one document.
do you have like durations and stuff listed?
1 hour.
Okay, it's definitely been less than an hour. I mean, so yeah. I guess I won't make that check. She's still under it, though you pointing it out is maybe not the best idea.
And actually, he's going to use this potentially to his advantage. He's gonna say, I want to stop it. Can I be sure that you're not going to try to hurt me or any of us if I stop it?
I'm gonna level with you and give you a little vampire lesson here. Would be guaranteed if you didn't tell me.
I think, given the situation, I've explained my point of view on what happened rather well. Enough at least not to...
No, I'm being legitimate here. I'm trying to make you understand that that is something that could get you killed. Just don't say it. You had no reason to say that you used presence.
After the fact, you would have known, likely. You don't
I would
just...
have, but you would have been long gone.
I'm aware this is a calculated risk. You seem like a... Not... None of us are really good, but you seem like a... Though angry, reasonable enough person.
just
I had
sighs.
no hand in your friend dying. There's no reason to fight me about it.
I'm not going to attack you, but I'm giving you a word of advice in the future that for anyone besides maybe me, telling them would be a terrible idea.
I understand. My boy sighs lightly and releases it.
She sighs.
How do you
Great, yeah,
feel?
I am pissed at you again.
That it's for a different reason.
So,
Hold on for a,
And
hold on for a second. I
I'm
think
gonna be honest, I didn't want two people with potents potentially fighting in front of a place where someone could turn the corner and just record it.
but wait, what were you about to say, Ryan?
it was but your some of the audio is kind of doubling up pretty heavily.
Oh, is that the case for
I
anyone
heard
else?
I heard a little bit, but not too
It,
much.
it was mostly you, and by you I mean Reese.
I didn't hear anything like that.
I
It
apologize.
might have been on. That might have
It-
just
that
been on
might be
my end,
you.
but it
Yeah.
got pretty bad.
Sorry about that.
But to sum up what happened so that you're on the same track, he told her that he was using presents and released it.
Oh no. I followed just fine. I was
Okay.
more so worried that the doubling up was going to be on the recording,
No,
and
no,
that
no,
would have been
I
bad.
didn't hear anything like that.
Okay.
My audio was fine. Wait, but I need to double check something. Okay, yes. Because I had to extremely briefly leave the Discord call, so I didn't know if that messed with things.
Nah, that doesn't mess with things.
No.
Because it is recording your perspective, not
Yeah.
ours.
Well, that's
Either
why I
way.
was worried that it might have messed with things. But anyways.
So, you're a musician?
Yes. I was turned as a musician. I was the lead guitarist for a band back in
When?
the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah, you seem like a '90s kid.
Kind of had this. I was working with my producer. Turns out Nosferatu turned me. All that deal. I kept trying to perform, but there was less options back then for being an anonymous band.
The boy nods.
Nowadays, I do virtual performances. We're not a big group, but got a kind of studio killers, gorillas thing going on. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Listen,
you're fine.
what I was trying to say was the guy you attacked was a real good friend of mine, Caro. My sire didn't actually care for me at all. He just wanted to turn me as a punishment and then would rather leave me behind. Caro
I've heard
actually,
that's common.
Caro actually did care about me. He looked after
What
me. He had me play for his place. What are you whatting? She says,
Well-
looking at him.
I'm just trying to remember what this guy looked like.
Black hair, usually wearing Hawaiian shirts. Cute, smug look on his face.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
that's
anyone
him.
looking. I don't remember anyone looking smug. I was on the ceiling for most of it, so that
Does this
might have.
woman react to Gregory just agreeing to either cute or smug?
Yeah, she says, she like smiles at that a little bit, looks confused at him, and goes, "Wait, you don't remember seeing him? But he was supposed to be right near the werewolf."
No, I'm trying to remember if he looked smug.
I mean, look at
I
his
I was
think your
on the
friend
roof.
Diego just has a. Do you just have bad eyesight?
No, I had pretty good eyes. I don't remember anyone looking smug, but I was also on the ceiling most of the time, so everything was upside down.
So,
What is a smug? He's like, Diego tries to turn his head like a full 180, like upside down. It's like, no, that's not it. That's not gonna help.
He did have snug faith.
Regardless, he took care of me. He looked after me. We were really, really good friends. He was basically the
And
sire I didn't have.
I apologize that I was even part of the events.
And I wanted to investigate what happened to him to try to fix it if I could. However I could.
Does anyone remember what the werewolf said their name was?
Oh, he's Boomy.
Boomy? That's a
His name was
weird-ass
Boomy.
name.
Yeah. I'm actually
I'm-
trying. Did Boomy or was it the weird looking centipede dude? Famori? Famori.
What's a
Famori.
Wait, what's a Famori?
There were, I was going to roll a knowledge, if you don't mind, to see if he remembers what exactly the werewolf explained.
I'm gonna be real with you here. I don't think Boomy really stopped to explain what a Famori was.
No, he didn't.
Fair.
He didn't say.
Turned into a big centipede. Did not
Yeah,
taste good. Did not
Big
taste
bone centipede thing.
And you're saying that's what killed him?
And it was tasty.
Oh wait, Bone Centipede. Was that the Bone guy?
Yeah.
No, Bone Guy was different. He
Oh
was
yeah, there were
fighting the
two of them,
centipede.
weren't they?
Do you know what his name was?
Who are you talking about? Okay, he mentioned somebody that did something weird to his arm. Is that anything, or is he just crazy?
What?
You remember we ran in the room. I attacked one of the dudes, and he stopped me, which is a little odd. Not used to that. You remember?
I wasn't paying that much attention.
One of the weird-looking dudes, or the dude with the hood?
The other vampire.
Oh, yeah, right. That's something we should
Oh.
probably explain. There was a vampire that was old and very powerful fighting the weird centipede bone thing.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
winning.
Okay, fuck. What the fuck was he handling? He never tells me about this stuff. I thought this was some
Really,
class warfare.
really old vampire body?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why does he never tell me these? She
Because
sighs.
it's... Because danger?
Listen. Okay. It sounds like all this is way over my head, and if I tried to kill anybody involved in his actual killing, I'd have to be fighting either a werewolf, a centipede monster, or a centuries-old vampire, and...
Oh,
What?
the centipede
is
monster
dead.
is dead.
Yeah,
I ate
centipede
it.
monster died to the
What
werewolf.
What group does
And
he
I
represent?
ate it.
Do you know what...
Eh.
Who killed him, the centipede or the werewolf?
I think the werewolf.
Listen, man, I was sort of shell-shocked in the situation.
What do you know?
I thought...
Sorry, she was like asking Kiyo, like, who do you think did it?
I think it was the werewolf.
Fine. I'm gonna go after him.
I mean, be careful if you do. He's got a big sword.
I look at her and I'm like, you don't fight werewolves. You run or do what they tell you.
I don't know. I feel like I could have fought him.
And
I look at him and I'm like, no. No,
why
you
did
made
you
me
go
look down.
along with what he said?
I'm not a confrontation guy.
You're a
I just
serial
hang my
killer.
head.
Can you
I
give
shake-
me... Sorry.
I shake my head.
Can you real quick, Diego, give me a manipulation subterfuge?
Oh,
Yeah.
You are
that's
definitely a confrontation guy.
No. Confrontation in terms of like actually talking to someone, not like.
To be fair, kind of lying in this situation because you're going with their
Yeah.
lie, and I feel like you are a little bit worse of a liar than everyone else around you.
It's fair. I want to be clear here that I was meaning confrontation.
Fair
If
enough.
he fights someone, that's different.
If it makes sense to you, I'm basically just calling out the fact that you are kind of the weak link in the chain of the lies here.
Okay. Can I? I don't have anything in subterfuge. All I have is I got two. Did you say charisma or manipulation? Oh, thank God. All I have is 2 dots, so I don't know if this is gonna go well. 2 successes is all I got.
I'll roll her. What would it be to try to kind of see through a lie? I guess it'd be wits insight, which I don't feel like she is particularly high in.
It's pretty easy to beat a 2.
She got tricked into getting turned, so.
Huh?
She got tricked into being turned, so.
That
To
is.
be fair, it's also been 3 decades. That's
Either or.
That's a bit of time.
Because we learned from our mistakes. I'm lying, a lot of people don't. I'm looking at you, Kevin.
Yes,
So
the
she
vampiric community is known for learning.
She does beat that.
Yeah,
And just
I'm
looks
not
at
surprised.
him and goes, I don't believe you. That doesn't seem like the reason you went with it. Or maybe kind of, but there's something else.
I mean,
why did you go with it?
there was also the he. Apparently, I was like the only person who could really smell the guy. And when I found that out, I just wanted his liver.
So you went with him because you wanted to.
Because I wanted liver.
And so wait, at what point did you pick up Kiyo, the werewolf?
Huh?
At what point did the werewolf pick up Kiyo? Because you said he forced her. When did that happen?
We met here because I had him go and buy me Doritos.
I was just in the area.
So he didn't force you to come with him?
Oh no, he did.
Can you give me another manipulation subterfuge? What? Give me a second. Sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you, Beth. I cut you out.
Give me a second. I'm counting how many dice I get to roll with this.
You're probably gonna beat her.
Yeah, I know, but I want to make sure I have. Okay. Oh, I get 9 dice. Okay.
God, I'm so bad.
Mathematically, I'm going to be impressed if you beat,
4,
if you
5,
lose.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Like, if you
Check.
lose, you are destined to lose this roll.
3, 4.
I already heard
5
4.
successes.
Yeah, that beats. She just looks and goes, okay. So you went along because you just wanted to find the corpse. You went along because you were forced. You were just already at the club.
Oh wait, I had 2 more dice.
You
won.
Roll them for style points?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
The snake lied.
7.
Well, she turbo believes you.
Three of those were 9s, by the way.
So she turbo believes you. There's not a shadow of a doubt in her mind about what you said.
I mean, if you want me to, I can try and sniff out Boomy and maybe point you in a direction.
Like I
If
said,
you really feel like it.
You don't want to fight a werewolf.
How about you don't tell me what I do and don't want to do?
Okay.
I'll
Bye. Want to, I
watch
guess.
the vampire obituary.
We have obituaries?
No.
It was a joke.
We die and we're buried in nameless graves. Now tell me where he is.
Okay, I'm gonna... Because he was here the other day, so I'm hoping I can get a scent. I'm gonna use... Where's it at? I'll use heightened senses. I don't remember. Let me check to see if that has a role associated with it.
No, it's
Or
free.
it's free?
Heightened Senses is free and allows you to add your aspects to a roll. This would be Wits Awareness.
What's awareness?
And you get to add your aspects rating to it.
So I think that's 4 die. Oh, dang! All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. Critical success.
Give me a second. So that's 5 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Said. All right. You smell towards the end of town a familiar deep scent.
I point in the. I move to the front seat, roll down the window, and then point in the correct direction. That way.
She sighs but stands up. She sighs and looks over at you guys and goes, "Listen, I'm sorry about what happened. I misunderstood the situation. Maybe if Diego actually explained things better.
I'm sorry.
But
Hey, like, if you survive going to fight a fucking werewolf, first of all, good on you. Second of all, try to get... If you have someone like him telling you information, try to get a second opinion on what happened.
I will.
I'm sorry. I don't word so well.
Can you guys get out of the van? I'm gonna drive
Sure.
up there. Oh, wait. Before you go, you guys mentioned the corpse. It made me think of something. I kind of wrote it off. There was some weird guy. He seemed, I don't know, drunk. Maybe. Weird dude. Diego levels of weird.
Hey! That's right.
He was saying something about how you mess with powers you don't understand, and how what laid buried should remain such. I don't remember much of anything about what he said, but I saw him leaving a car with a North Carolina license plate, and I think I vaguely
What do
remember
he smell like?
kind of native. They smell like?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sanguine.
Okay. Interesting.
I don't know if that's connected to this, but I don't know, maybe it's something to think about.
Regardless, I am very sorry for doing what I did.
It's whatever. She says with a sigh. Listen, how about you guys get going?
Cool.
I'll get going myself and we'll talk about all this later. I've got to go wolf hunting.
You should probably find a pack before that.
Oh, trust me, I've got one.
Diego is gonna reach into his pockets, pull out a $5 bill, and then just hand it to her and be like, "I'm sorry about your car."
And my boy is just gonna say, in case it means anything to you, the last name of the guy is Holiday?
Give her own, intelligence politics roll real quick.
Wait, who's collecting?
that is like a family thing.
Because he's Boomy Holiday. So I'm giving
Oh.
her a quick intelligence politics roll, which having this side, she seems relatively smart. I think that's fair to say.
Nosferatu, it's a safe bet that she would have decent politics.
I'm gonna give her a 6.
Really?
Yeah.
They said,
They're information brokers?
They're basically the vampire CIA.
I remember. I just remember not flavoring it correctly.
Listen, you're an off-brand Nosferatu, it's fine. Just because, okay, we'll see, because a clan is generally a thing, doesn't mean everyone within that clan is a thing.
I could not be furthest from the thing.
Yeah, or like, for instance, Kiyo's really off for a ministry member.
Oh, that's very funny.
I'm very on point.
Yeah, he's a Toreador. She just goes, wait, like, the holidays? The Monster Hunter family?
I
Oh.
think?
I thought you meant like Easter.
No, that guy,
There's a family?
there's a bunch of them. They killed Krampus, apparently.
Uh,
that happens in a year.
Krampus is real?
Sorry, wait, no, that happens in a year from now, thanks to the retcon.
A couple of months from now, right?
It's April, actually. That's about a full year. I guess it's like half
Either way.
a year-ish. A little more.
Either way.
But she just goes... no, but I think I saw one of them fight the Easter Bunny once.
The Easter Bunny is real? Why am I not? Why am I surprised?
I'm not. This is something I'm gonna digest mentally later.
So, more importantly, I'm gonna
digest.
actually maybe consider my actions here. Listen, a werewolf is already bad. A werewolf that is part of a hunter family might need to calculate how much my self-preservation is here.
I mean, have you fought a werewolf in the past?
Technically. They kept talking about, oh, old-blooded one, return to your crypt. I don't know what the fuck they mean, but I just hit them with a car repeatedly until they died.
That's cheating!
That's funny. I think that's funny.
Oh, also, one of my friends helped out by just having a shotgun.
Note to self, shotguns just work on things.
They do.
I wonder if I can eat buckshot.
God, wait. I'm gonna share that at the end. Listen, I'm gonna go deal with that. I'll go drop you guys off. I'm sorry about bothering you all like this.
No, you're fine. You're grieving. Don't do anything rash.
I won't, but yeah, watch
And
out.
don't try killing Amelia again.
I won't. I'm sorry about that. It's just listen, just guys, keep an eye out for the man from Carolina.
Okay.
Right.
Are we friends now?
No.
No.
Get out of my car.
Oh. Okay.
Please.
Diego will comply.
My
Diego
boy
will
is
comply.
getting out.
And
Kiyo look.
nope,
I was about to say, Kiyo looks at Diego and says, "Don't worry, we can be friends, though."
Given you were fighting when I saw you fight the centipede thing, on par with a werewolf, I don't want to be your enemy.
I'll take it.
And with that, it's getting late. We've been going for a while. We have the main conflict resolved. I think I'm gonna call it here.
All right.
That was fun.
Yep. Thank you everyone for watching. Tune in next time for who knows what. Our schedule's been inconsistent. Bye-bye now.